There is something magical about capturing rich fall colors on film, making each frame more than just a memory. A few years ago in October of 2021, I was on a photo walk in Gatineau Park to capture some beautiful fall colors. I had loaded Portra 800 into two of my favorite cameras at the time, Pentax 645N and Fujica GW690. My first destination was Meech Lake. It was absolutely beautiful, and I took 6 photos with Fujica and stitched them together to get this panorama. I also had my 400mm lens on the Pentax that I used to take these samples of the landscape. After that, on the way to leave Meech Lake, I took this shot with the 400mm. It is very sharp and contrasty and shows what this lens is capable of. Then I quickly came back to the Meech Lake, and this time with the 80 to 160mm lens on the Pentax, I took 3 shots to make this panorama. Not sure why I did it, but I think I just wanted to compare these two setups. I like the Fujica image a little better, but it's probably because of the light at the time. Then I drove to Mackenzie Estate, which used to be the residence of Mackenzie King, the former Prime Minister of Canada in the 20s and 30s. I have another video about photographing this spot on Lomo Purple. First, I used the Fujica to grab this shot. And here, another shot with Fujica. After wandering around for a bit, I took this shot with Pentax and 80 to 160mm. It's nothing special, but I had to start somewhere. Then I took this photo, and I think it shows what medium format can really do in terms of 3D pop and background separation. And then this shot with the very nice bokeh. And finally, I took a photo from this bird feeder and left this spot. Then I took one of the several trails around this spot, and I took these 2 shots from this tunnel and noticed that I had only one more shot on my roll. So I tried to enjoy the amazing scenery, and I didn't even try to take any other photos. Then on the way back to the car, I took this shot and finished the roll. And then I started driving toward my main destination of this photo walk, which is the Carbide Ruins. On the way, I noticed this little lake with a beaver dam with these beautiful trees in the background. So I loaded a new roll into Pentax and took this shot. It is nothing special, but I like it anyway. Then I left the car in a parking area, and there was an almost 1-hour hike to the Carbide Ruins. And on the way, I took a couple of shots from the fall colors in the forest. I also saw many chipmunks, and I took this photo of one of them, which is not bad. Also, there were several fallen trees, and this is one of them. Then I got to this lake with this beautiful cottage and fall colors in the woods. Of course, I had seen this spot before, and I took many photos that all of them are similar. So here, I wanted to do something different. And I give you this expand crop from the scene, and I think it's not bad. Finally, I got to the Carbide Ruins. This is in fact remains of an experimental fertilizer plant that Thomas Wilson used to work on. Thomas Wilson is famous for discovering a cost-effective way to produce calcium carbide. When I got to this spot, I was very tired, and I decided to take just one photo and then come back later for more, which I never did. Here is the one shot that I took with Fujica GW690. Then I hiked all the way back to the car and drove toward Champlain Lookout, which is one of the highest points in Gatineau Park and has a nice view of Ottawa Valley. I took 2 photos here, one with Fujica and one with Pentax and the 80 to 160mm lens. I also took another photo with my Pentax and 80 to 160mm. I had only one more frame remaining in the camera, but I quickly decided to go to Pink Lake, just to enjoy a hike around it. I quickly took a tour around the lake and took my last photo with Pentax 645N. So that's it. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also feel free to follow me on Instagram and X, also known as Twitter.